Radio check, radio check. Okay, looks like we're good. Okay. So the 2025 Porsche is the one I've chosen for this session. Okay, I thought I could just get back into it. There you go. Passed a lot. I was just getting my steering wheel set up. I thought you guys probably would appreciate not having to watch that. I don't know that it's actually helping tyres. Oh, I forgot to change the setting actually. Should probably just alter my units because I remember that not being great for me. Trying to understand the units. Dum dum dum, where are we? Scale. I can't find my units. Wonder if I can't change it mid-game. Not the problem. Wonder. Ah, there we go. Yes, metric. I know that means kph, which is tricky for me. But oh no, it doesn't. Haha. Awesome. Okay, visible vehicles. I'm afraid I've had to turn that quite low. I might even go even further lower there. Just to try and get everything to work for me. I want lots of look ahead, and I actually want more than this. It's set at 20. I don't like it. I want to be able to look into the corners more. It seems to turn with the wheel as well, which is not correct for me, unfortunately. But there you go. You can't have everything, can you? Okay, dun dun dun. I'll just make sure I can see when you guys speak to me. I have got the chat radio open, so hopefully I'll be able to see that too. Okay, let's go. Not feeling much in the way of force feedback at the moment, and by not much, I'm afraid I mean nothing. So let's let's try and get ourselves started. Oi oi oi. Right, controls, force feedback. Turn that off and on again, and see if that. Torque sensitivity, collision strength. I don't need collisions very high at all. Smoothing, that's kind of the damping that is called elsewhere. I'm going to go up in force feedback strength because I am struggling to feel much mid-corner at the moment. Right, third, fourth time's a charm. Get drive through in a minute. I'm afraid I'm not going to know, I think, until we get underway. It's 37 miles an hour. Let's see what we need in terms of power. Let's turn TC down. Don't know what I'm doing with those things. I want a little bit more rear braking than standard. Okay, we've got haptics. We have not got haptics. Come on, let's try and get haptics working as fast as possible. Right, quickly. Haptics on. Sometimes, I've got to tell you, it's a little bit tricky to tell the difference between whether your haptics are working or whether your steering wheel force feedback is working. Something to do with neurons firing and everything. Let's get that going. Okay, that's definitely working. So I need to hold at 37.
Green flag, green flag.
Actually, very good engine effect in the seat. We have got a little bit of force feedback going on then. That's good. Oh, very cool. Maybe watch the start again, because that was interesting. Should have changed up. I was messing with settings for a few minutes there. Just staying in the middle. The 83, Kubica. Ooh, okay. It's way early on the brakes there. Didn't really have a reference point in front of me. It's getting back into it. To just sit back, I think. You need first gear out of there, really. Now, for whatever reason, I'm getting is my standard setup on the force feedback on the haptics. I'm getting more than I would normally expect. So I saw good drivers going through these in 5th. Certainly the first one, anyway. Only need 3rd for the last one. Come on. Raining gear. How do I feel about the Porsche at the moment? It's quite a neutral car, actually. Ooh, frame rate struggling. Sorry if that's coming through on the stream. Don't know why. You'd think we've got fewer cars to render right now. Opening up the gap to the car behind. I think I'm slowly understanding all the power systems. Dude, get out of the corner. It's the caddy in front, right? Yeah. Sorry, dude. Nothing I could do with that. Trying to get into the corner properly and screwed up there. But once I'd lost braking power off the track, it's a one-way ticket. Now I did add the GT3s into this, so that's probably my fault for doing that. But I really want to race multi-class. It's kind of the point of buying this sim. So where are we struggling? Is it because of the night and the trackside lights and everything? I think it might be. Yeah, I would say the Porsche is a very neutral handling car. Nothing exactly standout characteristic about it. Why is my rear anti-roll bar detached? That's worrying me. I'm looking in on the hood there, and I'm thinking, what? Is the right phalange broken as well? Oh, that was offline. That's why we lost it there. Let's have a look at the tyres. The soft tyres, the temperatures are pretty good, I think. Too much time to think at Le Mans. I think. Whoa! I'm not using very much energy. I don't know why. Oh, we might hold it without hitting him, but no. I'd say the AI's slightly too easy for me now. Subtle. Frame rate's doing okay at the moment. So it's 5th, 5th, and then I think it's 4th, 4th, 3rd. Felt competitive at least. They like 3rd into the Ford chicane, don't they? The rear in 2nd. Oh, nice. 43. And it's daybreak again. Slow on that turn. Deficit of patience there on my part. Oh, I was on my brakes all the way in there. It's possible to rescue a podium after that shambolic performance earlier. Oh, it's an absolute tightrope on the way out. Have I got too much head shake still? Probably. I feel like we're on the cusp here with the AI setting for my ability right now, so probably a good time just to knock it up. 1. I'm appalling into these corners, I really am. Just ease off the brake there at the apex. Do the last lap now. Fighting at the front. Five. Come on, 5, 5, 4, 4. Oh, it's got me. 4, 4. Can we do it? Come on. Damn it. Right, munch away at the diffuser. I'm holding my line here, dude. Nice. And we beat the we beat the factory team. All right, that feels good. I was actually sitting forward in my seat. I need to not do that because I'm going to put a lot of strain on myself. Honestly, very exciting there. I just want to see what happened at the start, if we can. But yeah, enjoyed that session, actually. Now, I don't think watch actually gets me onto the grid, does it? I can just see the... Oh, yeah, hello. Nice, okay. You can go straight into the replay. So we'll just... That's quite funny. It's me in the white and green. Getting my places back, getting my settings all set up. We did have an issue with the car in front of us, so to the chicane. So I think keep your eye on maybe it was something blue. I think maybe that Alpine actually that's behind me into the run. Have we got a good aerial shot? This might do us. Let's run this for the start. One of these Alpines, I think, got past me and then had themselves a bit of a problem at the start. But it's handling the replay okay. Here we go. Let's start. So keep your eye on those two blue Alpines. I think I was a bit shy heading into turn one. Yeah, I was. Oh, a little bit of contact over the curb. It's quite cool, isn't it? The way the AI did that. I quite like that. I always like it when I see the AI making mistakes and they look kind of, I don't know, kind of fun. If I click that, it'll go. There we go. I want to do Buemi. Tell me Buemi wasn't involved in this crash, please, because I think he may have been. No, he's in front of me. It's okay. P6. Okay, this is Gounon, and we'll try and get a chase view of his start. Come on, where's the chase view? Is it this one driving? And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, I won't bore you all to tears, but just want to see this again. So we were heading into turn one. Got Nato on the inside there. He kind of loses it on his own, really, and then everyone's just avoiding. Oh, absolute melee. It's a melee, that one. Nice. No, it's pretty cool, cool little sequence there, and some of the GT3s coming by as well. That's cool. I like it. Okay, right. So Porsche, kind of fine. I mean, it was okay. It didn't make me smile the way maybe the Toyota, maybe the Ferrari is still probably my favorite. Let's go back to menu though, and pick out the next hyper to try, shall we? I raced that one in the previous video. And I do need to change the settings slightly. Okay, welcome if you're joining us. If I haven't seen you before, say hey. I'm very happy to have people stop by. So that is our Cadillac. We've done the Cadillac, and I haven't done the BMW, and I'm told that the Aston. I think I've had a little go in the BMW, but back-to-back trials like this. I just love that BMW. I just love the way it looks. So BMW or Aston is the way to go at this point. The Aston and the Toyota don't have the electrical boost to consider and worry about. I've definitely tried the Aston before, but not like this, and maybe not even at Le Mans yet. But let's go back to the Beamer, I think, and run that. So much difference in the liveries. I'm not sure why they bothered, if there is. Guess it's driver difference. Yeah, okay, it's driver difference. So it's Dries Van Toor, Magnussen, and Marciello. And then I do just want to change my event settings. Have I got difficulty on here? I have. I haven't. Have. So let's go up one at least. Yeah. And fuel realistic, everything is good. Yeah, okay, that's good. Keep things roughly similar. Let's go for a quick race around Le Mans again. Be right back. Okay. P20 in class. It's very random. Right, let's set the car up. So, fuel ratio. Let's turn that down a little bit. Try and get a bit more power. No, there's no more power. Come on. I want more electrical deployment than I have been having. TC right down. Come on. And brakes to the rear. A few clicks. Motor map up. Regen down. So much to do. I don't even know the first thing really about the maybe I know the first thing. I don't know the second and third things about the complexity of everything yet. There's absolutely no force feedback as we warm up here, which in the wheel. There's plenty in the seat, but I'm trying to get that heat, that brake temperature at very least, get some brake temperature up. So just riding the brakes, and we suddenly get wheel force feedback as soon as the speed builds, or the spilled beads. Don't forget, we're back with Deviant, new season starting later today on my upcoming streams. Love to see that. Home of the most creative livery designs in SimRacing. And the safety car on GT7 as well.
Green flag.
Oh, that's horrible. What a horrible place to get the green flag. Actually quite hard to match up what's going on in the rear view mirror and the left mirror there. I do not know what is happening into this corner at all. Okay. Is it gonna give me enough room? Like he is. Thank you, Valkyrie. Oh, they're slow. Come on, let's go. I need to bump draft this guy. Don't go up the middle. Don't go up the middle. I don't trust everybody. Ah! Trying to keep this straight, trying to get the slipstream of the car in front. Ah! Wow. Okay. Can't quite believe we survived that one. Brake early. Bad cold brakes. Get rammed from the rear maybe. Gain a place. Go around the outside. Everybody's slow. Oh, that was a very stressful start. Can't quite believe I survived it to this point. Don't self-curse now. I don't know what the different colours on the wheel mean, and I don't seem to be building in the same way that I'm used to. Maybe that's a BMW thing. Don't. Come on. We all have to be cautious on this lap one. There's no need for that treatment. So I'm guessing blue means time to change up instead of purple. Porsche was good off the corner there. After giving me a bit of a bump and run. I don't know if that's everybody up front or just because I've limited the number of cars rendering. FPS 56 right now. We'll see if it dips again as it starts to get dark. And we're trying to put trackside lights on. Got to reserve a little bit of GPU performance so that we can make sure we get the Ferris wheel in the background. It's a horrible level of detail. Rear view mirror. I think that's a car. It's 100. In we go. 5. 5. 4. Maybe 5. 4. 3. Staying with them but not catching them. Just hang back here. Oh no! That's not hanging back. That's getting right into it. Wow, they were so much slower in to there, and I'm just being forced off the road here. Oh, back to work. So the AI is pretty pretty aggressive, and I've got this on safe setting right now. Oh yeah, I've done that before. It is such a job to hold the car in LMU off the circuit. Yeah, so it's essentially grounding out the car on the curb out there. I just forgot about my positioning. They're all using more electrical energy than I am, and I turned the regen down actually. That's not TC, that's just road shape, I think. That's just my positioning, maybe. Thanks for stopping by to watch today. Appreciate it. Still there, still there. Clear on the left. Careful, careful, careful. These curbs are tall. I don't like going into this corner unsighted, I really don't. It's almost worse to go in just ahead of somebody. Oh dear. Maybe that's the fact that they haven't got the electrical regen on the brakes there. Or it's the AI settings again. Why is my rearview mirror looking so dirty? Dusty inside the cockpit. We didn't seem to get a noticeable FPS drop out there. Car feels quite nicely balanced at the moment with the brake bias where I've got it. That was not the way. Tyres are a bit cold, I think, for the softs. like to see some historic cars in LMU. I wonder if they'll think about it. I wonder if there's difficult licensing questions around that. But it's crying out for it, in my view. Especially if they've got these alternate, well, the alternate configuration of this circuit without the chicanes. It feels like they may be building that way. And there's the Bugatti circuit as well here. It's a short course, traditional racetrack length. I feel like if you've built the track already, you might as well. Yeah, so there's not a lot of difference between the BMW and the Porsche, to my very untrained ability to tell. Ooh, I'm overtaking under yellows. Are they going to ping me for that? They might. That might be worth another look as well. That was brave. That was brave or stupid. What are we? 5 minutes to go. Lap 3. I love the way it shows lap 3 of roughly 5. That's great in the top right corner. But I didn't get pinged for an overtake under yellow flags, which I should have done. They're so much quicker than me through these turns, these Porsche curves. Can't see my braking point. I have to rely on him. That was really poor positioning from me, but I was just trying to get a clue as to where I was supposed to go. So crazy start and middle point of lap 3 is what I want to see again. 5th, and then I want to say 3rd, 2nd into here. It's been a bit unpleasant weather conditions, Le Mans, for me today so far. See if we can beat a 343. That's my target. 47 last time, but not following anybody right now. Shouldn't really focus on the tyres too much, but it's interesting. This TC is right on the limit for me. Felt the car go several times. Where are we? 7 in the BMW does not equal 7 on other cars, because it went up to 11 Spinal Tap style. On target for a 43 anyway. Brake at 100. Could probably go a shade later. One always comes at me like that. I don't know how they get through that corner so well, and then so the preceding corner, and then into the slower one. I cannot judge that right. I don't know if I need to just be hovering the brakes on the way in, or straighten up immediately and stamp on them. Save it! Oh! I'm pushing to try and get a good lap time, and that was a bit silly. But it was wasn't disaster like it almost has been every time I've gone wrong in LMU before. Oh, time up. Didn't make 5 laps. No, we are going to go for 5. A bit of overspeed at the turn there. I feel like that was a good way through. We have a 43.7. I'd love to get a 342. Let's try and focus here. That was not how to focus. Looking at the cars in front, heading into the corner. Screwed up. Getting close to what we want. It's 70 degrees C on soft tyres, I believe. There is still, possibly just for this track, a little bit too much head movement, I think. Head bounce. But most of the time, when you're pushing, you're looking at the info on your screen down these straights. Damn it. Oh, I lost all the progress. I had the purple sector 2 as well. Let's see what we can do anyway. Still not using my energy as much as everybody else. That's the regen, I think. Because I got my deployment as high as possible. Whoa! Okay, so guess who thought they were heading into the Porsche curves there? Oh dear. I told you there's too much time to think in LMU. That was a big one. That was a really big one. I think it was survivable. Can't tell you how many times I've barreled into the Porsche curves too fast, and then also had people ramming me behind when I'm too slow in. It's okay. Wow, can't believe I saved that one. I still shouldn't be getting the fastest lap purples there, so I'm still not quite right on the AI. Let's see if we get smashed into. Don't forget to wave to the crowd on your cooldown lap. Okay. Right. Let's have another bit of coffee. So the start was frantic. So the actual start, no, we're still warming up. The only one trying to generate tyre and brake temperature, so maybe it just doesn't work. I don't know how this is going to look from the outside, but we got the green flag right on this point, right on the corner, and it was a horrid place to get it. Really got snarled up. And I'm down to absolute dead last here. Have we still got a bit of motion blur going on in replay? I think we might have. Yeah, I'm not sure we need that. And then it was a great run onto the long straight for the first time, but this was the squeaky moment. That could have gone very wrong. Look at this. Nice to get through there. And then I think I braked way too early. Just worried about everything else. And the Porsche's gone. Going around the outside here. That was a good 50-50 decision. So if I go up to midpoint of lap 3, we'll try and see what happened here. Where are we on track? We have just started lap 3, so we're about halfway around. I think I want to go up a couple cars. See what happened here. I want to say it was before that, wasn't it? Where are we going now? Here we go. In towards the slower stuff. I don't know if it was Taylor that had the error or somebody else. It's, by the look of things, it's going to be the car behind, isn't it? Duval. Here we go. Peugeot, Porsche, and me watching and waiting behind. There you go. Bit of contact into the turn. Yeah. Oh no, it was a Porsche there. It's, where are they? Is that Porsche gone? Is it Estre? I think it was. How did he go wrong then? Where was he? So he is fighting with the car in front. That is the Jota Porsche. Yeah, it's just a horrid corner. I really dislike it, but you have to do it. No doubt. Sweet, okay. Try and get a smoother race next time. Okay. Now this cheat mode thing, I think I have to start it up through Steam. Have I missed any other cars? I'll just check that I haven't missed any others in the hypers. That was the title of the video anyway today. Car. This one was the Isotta Fraschini. Wow. I have not tried that, but I don't even have it. So I'd have to go ahead and buy that one. Or the 2024 pack, I think. What else have we got car-wise? Not very much on here. All cars that we've tried before. So, is that the golden Ferrari there? The 83. It's not as bright a yellow as before. And then the Toyota. Yeah. So we've tried each of these brands before. I haven't got the Lambo, Peugeot, the IF, and the Alpine. And I think I've tried all the free content on the 2023 cars as well. What is bonus? Bonus is, ooh, Silverstone. Gotta buy it. Car-wise, this one is the Glickenhaus. We have tried Glickenhaus, I believe. Oh, I'm still learning the user interface. Car. Peugeot Vanwall. We can't remember if we've tried that or not, so probably haven't. So it's the Vanwall and then the Aston. I think the ones I definitely haven't tried before. Aston from 25, obviously. Done it again. All right, 25. Let's try the Aston Martin. Continue. Yes. And same as before. Let's just go to advanced difficulty. Let's turn it up to 85. See how bad I am in comparison. That's turning up 2 clicks, so maybe that's too many. And is there a middle position? No, it's basically off, low or high on anti-lock brakes. I won't change too many things at once. Okay. Momentarily, I shall be back. Sorry. Okay, it's possible I sneeze during this race, so fair warning to you all. Okay, so they're starting me as Conway in P2, so what could possibly go wrong, right? Let's maybe just do a little bit of the setup work that I like to do. Virtual energy, brake bias, move to the rear slightly. I usually go about 3 clicks, TC down, 2 or 3 clicks. Aero is fixed. Why? Don't know. New softs on everything. We've got these presets. I've been told that generally the presets are pretty good. It doesn't take you to a setup window. It just changes your setup, which is kind of cool. Doesn't tell you exactly what has been changed though. And then I've just got to do the braking stuff, but I'll do that on board because I don't know what it's called on in the pit garage car setup menu. Oh, beautiful sound. We like it. Okay. Try and get some. Well, it said second, and it's put me. What was that about? Okay. Yeah, Conway doesn't drive the Aston, so I should have known that really. Let me know. I've saved the season review, lengthy season review of the WEC season, and I'm thinking about doing a watch party. And I'll book it in advance and everything. Let me know if you feel like doing that, because I think that'd be fun. We'll probably do it in my Discord. Should be a link to it if you aren't already in. But yeah, I think that might be quite fun. Get familiar with all of this. Front wing, nice. Okay. Grill, that'd be for cooling. So there's no electrical deployment. That's why I was struggling to find what I was doing. Pressures I can change or request at pit stop anyway, but much more simple. Simple experience, I think, running this Aston. I need to get out of the red zone. It's disappointingly quiet. Need to remember to turn my volume up, I think, when I'm racing Le Mans Hypers and LMP2s. This isn't really doing anything, is it? Let's go to the tyres and see. 40 degrees, 45 degrees is low. Perfect. We want the 37 miles an hour. There's the look ahead thing happening with the wheel. But basically, all sim platforms should have the option to look to apex. That's the golden situation for me. Come on, come on.
Green flag.
It's a little bit livelier on the way into turns without that regen. Slightly more reluctant to get up to fifth in that short shoot. Is there anything cooler than racing car number 007? I don't think so. I was saying this before, but I think that Bond should interact with Le Mans in some way. Not as bad as Iron Man 2, but I think it'd be quite cool if he had something to do with the Aston Martin at Le Mans. Surely Bond is going to drive a Valkyrie at some point. We've got 52 sets of tyres available for a 15-minute race. Oh, it's got good. It has got good, very predictable and smooth traditional braking, I think, is what I'm feeling, rather than the interference of the regen. Alright, let's see if we can't find our way to a 342 this race. I want first, really. Try and just change down the one gear, I think. Straighten up, get into Indianapolis properly. Yeah, the Aston doesn't want to turn into the Porsche curves like the others. That sucks. Oh, I'm just being completely destroyed here. Come on. That was a big hit. Big hit in the rear. So it might be a simpler beast, but it's harder to get into the Porsche curves for sure. I just used my braking point I've been used to. Didn't like it. And we're down in 18th place. It's busy. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Too much apex. Let's see where I'm going. That was pure fortune. That was just trying a new braking pattern and getting lucky. This is nicely competitive for me now, I think. I think this is about my level. Sorry to say. Yeah, definitely need fifth in there. Do wish they wouldn't do that. FPS down to 39. Come on, GPU. Talk about limited visibility. This is madness. A bit naughty, didn't actually make the pass. What can we do here? Triple bump draft, maybe. I guess it's a double, really, isn't it? Gonna have to back off. Gonna have to back off. It's really exciting, I've got to say. I feel like they've got the driving style and the mechanics really nice, actually. A really nice place. A bit of room on the inside there. I was anticipating loss of traction coming out of the turn. Porsche's got legs on me this stage, I think. More like it. Short shifting a bit there. Gonna cost me. So I think I want one gear down for this bit. Straighten up fast. Stamp on the brakes down to second. Oh, I should have stamped on them harder. I think that's the right way in. Yeah, this is really competitive now. I gained something, I think, going in. I wasn't watching my delta, but I think I gained something heading in there. Now, the Aston does not want to turn into the Porsche curves in the way that the others do. Maybe that's about setup, more downforce or something. It's not like I'm streaking past people on the straight, so something to do with the balance there. Really close up on me into the chicane. I've been told that this should really suit my driving style because it's about slow in, fast out. 43.8 is a poor lap from me, but maybe that's more to do with what the Aston can do compared to the others. I really want to race the Aston, but it's not easy. Not as easy as... I mean, it's easier to plan for the power and the fuel and everything, but I don't feel like it's easier at all, handling-wise. Quite unforgiving. Somehow I'm up on my delta, despite shambolic couple of corners there. Big gain. wasn't brave enough on the brakes. Just made that work. Trying to get a good lap time as well. I'd love to get a 42. But he's got other ideas. Whoa. I guess the 42's over for this lap. Thanks to our man, Mr. Porsche, Kevin Estra. The pros watching will be laughing to themselves, but I'm on trying to, you know, do the upward curve. That's the plan. Just get a little bit better each time. Oh, come on. Kevin just wants to destroy any hope I've got of a good lap. Coming up, I think. Probably want to think about third all the way through. First chicane. Oh, 42. We did get one in the end. Nice. Try and open out this gap. Get a good lap in here. Had the right braking pattern, and then I thought I was too slow in, so I eased off, and that was a mistake. Oh, we're getting some good momentum now. Car is underneath us. Some of the tyres are almost at the right temperature after 5 laps. Don't know about the brakes. Front's still a little bit cool. Might be affecting lap times. See how quick we can go. Got a purple first. Be incredible to get into the 41s in an Aston Martin as well. Build a buffer before we head on into the Porsche curves. Not really thinking about my position, I just want time now. It's on the edge. Really was on the edge. Really tense up into that. But it picked up a lot of time. scare me anything going through there? Oh, a little bit. That's mad. A 38. A 338. I'm so happy with that. 338 hooked everything up. Wow. Awesome. That's a new PB for sure by a long stretch. Some 4 seconds there in the end. Whew. I think I got the tyres in a good place. 338 was the fastest lap, so if I can be doing that, then reliably the AI is too easy. But that is very large if. It's fun. Tense and challenging. I did say finish session, and has it crashed on me like it did before? Let's try the replay now again. But it did this to me before LMU after a race. It might even been after driving the Aston Martin. Where it didn't save my replay and everything. Give the cars popping in and out. It's a graphic setting trying to actually run this sim. I've done pretty well. There's been surprisingly few issues actually this session, so pretty happy with that. Now I can't remember where everything went wrong for me earlier in this first lap. I think I was up at Indianapolis, wasn't it? It's probably not worth trying to get up there. Let's see where we are. We're a long way off Indianapolis. This is me running way down. Where did it happen? That was a bit of a squeaky moment as well there. Anyway, let's try and actually properly finish the session now and exit back to menu. It's not letting me. I think it's going to crash properly on me. We did have the GT3s in the session as well, which was cool, including Eduardo Barrichello, which is properly cool. Return to menu finally. Wow, it really took its time there. So fingers crossed it lets me back to menu. It does. Awesome. Okay. Very cool. So I think I've got a few 2023 cars to try out still. But that's a good collection done today. Yeah. This also looks pretty fun. I think I have a little bit of this content for free, just not a lot. I have lots of circuits for Bahrain, which is cool. Lots of configurations. I did a race. I think maybe the second video I did was around the endurance circuit here. I've got Sebring, which is cool. 2 configurations thereof. Very nice. Do not have Silverstone, Losail. I do have Spa. I do have Monza, and I do have Algarve. Have to buy Imola if I want it. And then car-wise, in this group, let's just choose this one again. Car-wise here, I have done some of these. So these are all the same Oricas, which is cool. It's a 4.2 litre V8. It does not sound like a 4.2 litre V8. And why would you ever drive anything other than Spike, the Team AO Racing? That one's quite cool looking. I like that too. And then the LMP3s. I don't know that I've done much in the. Well, I obviously haven't done the LMP3s because I have to buy those too. And then we only have the McLaren and the Mercedes in this, so it's a much reduced package for us. I wanted to do the 2023 cars, didn't I? And just one more, maybe one more race. We'll see. So we want to do the 24 pack is quite small, I think, in terms of content. So I know that I have driven a Glickenhaus before once, so but I don't know for sure about this one. This is crazy. So different rounds, they just kept changing their drivers. Jacques Villeneuve was in for a few rounds in 2023. I kind of remember that. So that was interesting with Dillman. So yeah, we'll try the Vanwall, I think. And we will keep the length and give it a go. So the Vanwall next up. Let me know if there's something you think I should be trying. I have got an ongoing race in the Mercedes, like a full hour session to do. But I wanted to get my feeling for all the different cars in the group of the hypers, get through them all. Favorite so far. I do find the Toyota and the Porsche the easiest to drive. At the moment, I like the BMW. It's a little bit livelier, but it's not too bad. The Aston is a tough one, I think, to drive. Despite the fact that it doesn't have the electrical systems, I still find it difficult. And then I think I enjoyed the Ferrari, but I'll have to watch that back actually and see what I what I said about that way back, because I can't remember now, but I just feel like I like the Ferrari, the yellow one, obviously. Rear wing. Do we want? And let's just hold the rear wing where it is, and see what's the deal with there. Should we put some tape on? What? I can't believe you've got 4 different levels of tape that you can put over the covers. Yeah, I don't get that at all. So I'm guessing the Glickenhaus doesn't have the electrical deployment as well. We'll get into that here. There it is, electrical deployment, that's traction. Try and get a little bit of a... It really doesn't agree with itself very much here. The startup position, now that did feel quite loose on the rear there. It was a little bit frightening the way the back end stepped out. But yeah, we've got no electrical. I didn't think we would on the Vanwall. Let's get ready for this race then. Can't imagine I can replicate a 338, but my whole personal best measure has just changed, getting that 338. Very poor view out of this in the 2023 shape. Can't see a side mirror. Got the tiniest rear view mirror in the middle there in the cockpit. So I've got the virtual rear view top of the screen, so that does make life a little bit easier. Hate the level of detail in the rear view mirrors though, it's so poor. but I guess you only really need a general idea about what's happening. Tyres are very cold. Very cold, as are, well, the brakes. I'm warming the brakes up okay. I don't know if this is the right method, but I'm going with it. P12. Start the race. I think that it's supposed to stage right on my settings. What am I doing there? I've got smoke coming out the back of the car. Oh, I've overheated the oil. My oil temperature has gone up. Can I cool it? I wonder. It looks like my oil temperature is... I'm not doing well. That's the first time that's happened.
Green flag, green flag.
I've got smoke pouring out the back of this car. And I'm being completely swamped on the way in here. I don't know if it's possible to survive after the oil's gone up like this. Will it become a worse and worse problem? I just want to evaluate the car, but seem to have got a failure. The oil is not dropping in temperature. Got any kind of options here? I'm not getting top speed, I think. I've got 6 gears, okay. That's probably why. Cars are slow at the apex. Look at the oil. Temperature 160. I don't know what is going to happen here. Place your bets now. I know what's going on. Is that the amount of tape I put on the oil cover? All the back end wanted to go badly there. That'll be what I did differently. I put too much tape on the oil cover. So it is generating too much heat. See if our engineer tells us to do anything about that. Started 12th. I'm in 16th. And my engine might not last. Got this. Yeah, engine's gone. Engine's gone. Don't want to change the view really. I was hitting the wrong button. There you go. I don't know if I can go into the pits. Fuel pressure's gone. It's way high. Fuel went up to 180, so I can't exactly do anything with the car. The GT3s are going to come flying by in a minute. I'm way away from anywhere in the track that I can do anything about this. I'm not going to get back to the pits, am I? And I can't take that tape off. So that was a poor move by me. That was not great. I've got absolutely no drive here. Let's wait for the GT3s to come by, shall we? We are waiting a very long time for the GT3s to come by. Did I not select the GT3s to be in the race? Maybe that's not... Yeah, I haven't got them. Well, that is the end of the Vanwall. So I won't mark this as a successful test. And I can tell you, don't seal up the oil cover with tape. Wow. Okay. End of session. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. if you had a favourite moment, drop a timestamp for me, and check my upcoming stream as well later today. I appreciate it, and thanks for watching.